Graham, you've been known as the James Dean of heavy metal. You've really been through a lot of musical changes, haven't you? I recall back in 1977 in the days of Warm Ride and It's All Over Now, Baby Blue. Why the change?
Because I think I had to. I think I was getting a bit too pop at the time. I thought I've got to try something new. And that's what I did. You know, it's just, I'm a musician that has a lot of different styles in his body and in his mind. And I thought it was time for me to change a little bit because it was a challenge, but I think I proved my point when I started doing heavier stuff.
The shift to the harder rock actually came about in collaboration with Ritchie Blackmore, didn't it? How did that happen?
Yeah, pretty much. I thank Ritchie Blackmore for giving me the job. You know, when I went to, I did my, my audition piece with them, and I thought, well, I don't suit this band, but they wanted me desperately, apparently. And so I took the job, and I'm glad I did.
I read somewhere that you don't even bother to warm that voice up before you go on stage. You think that's a bit of a waste of time?
I do. It's a waste of notes. I sing when I get up there, not waste notes while I'm in the dressing room. Because, you know, you've got an hour and a half to do, or whatever it may be. And, don't waste those. Don't waste your voice. Keep quiet until you have to on stage. You're
luckier than most that you can transcend all genres and do them all so well. I also read that when you write songs, you base it on real stuff. You don't just make things up.
I write about things that I see, places I've been, and things that are scary, etc. You know, real life is more scary than a dragon and somebody with a sword, I think.
So what's been so scary for you that's turned into a song?
Well, one of the songs I wrote recently was for Michael Schenker, and it's about Alzheimer's, a disease that took my brother and my dad, and that is a scary monster, you know, and that's real life. So I wrote the song about that because that's waiting, and what I wrote about in the song, is it coming for me? Is that thing going to happen to me? Because my dad died when he was 92, my brother died when he was 74, just a couple of years older than me, and he went to another planet, and my brother I loved him. I love him dearly.
Yeah, I hear you. Are there any precautions that you have learnt that you can take?
Well, there are certain drugs you can take, and you just got to keep an eye on yourself all the time. I say to people sometimes, am I doing something strange? If your personality will change, and you start to do odd things. And so far, I've been okay.
You've got to take comfort in the fact, though, that one of the best precautions against Alzheimer's is, in fact, music, and in particular, singing.
Yes. It's a very mathematical thing, which keeps your brain alert, I think. When you're writing a song, when you're playing guitar, you always find something new. I always find something new when I'm playing, and a new idea for a song, you know. And I think that's keeping my brain sharp.
You're going to be doing the whole Rainbow album Down to Earth in its entirety. What else can we expect from you in concert here?
Well, there'll be a bit of Baby Blue, of course, and Warm Ride, possibly, and maybe Only One Woman from 1968. But you'll hear some stuff that was, a hit in Australia. Baby Blue, obviously, we're going to be doing that.
Graham, you're going to keep singing until you drop?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I've still got the voice, and while that's still there, there's no stopping me. There really isn't.
Graham Bonnet, it's been terrific speaking with you, and all the very, very best for this tour and for plenty more in the future. We love your music. Thanks for talking to me today.
Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.